Well, it's taken a little while to get to this point, but Kafir and I have finally flown our last flight in our 40-hour FAA test series, and the airplane is now complete and ready to go anywhere we want to go. This video is the last flight that we took to get that 40-hour requirement in, and I apologize in advance for the audio being as scratchy as it is. I have not figured out how to get my military microphone and my helmet to work well with the recording devices on my GoPro. Anyway, here we go.
Schedule traffic experimental 144 Papa Zulu, takeoff runway 11, schedule it to the pattern. Cirrus, have you reached midfield yet?
Yeah, about midfield, you should be fine.
Okay, copy.
So we had a beautiful day to go fly today. The weather was just fantastic. Some puffies out there, so I knew under a couple thousand feet it was going to be a little bit bumpy, but you just couldn't beat the visibility and the weather, and later on you'll see it as we get going here. Winds were variable today, but they were also pretty gusty about midfield. Here you see the plane start yawing right about at the time I rotate, and nothing I could really do about that other than just try to use the steering to keep it straight.
Sketch. Sketch traffic, there's 904 Whiskey Fox, left base for runway 11, sketch it.
Papa Zulu 01. With the approach experimental 144 Papa Zulu. Experimental 144 Papa Zulu. 144 Papa Zulu is currently just to the northwest of scheduled like a squawk. I'm going to be doing some work up here for the next 20 minutes. Experimental 4 Papa Zulu, squawk 0154. 3014. 3014.
Out in front of the aircraft, you can see the ridge of clouds. The bottoms of them are at about 4,500, so I climbed up above them.
Experimental 4 Papa Zulu, contact 5 minutes over schedule, 3,500. 4 Papa Zulu.
Then here we are up above 6,500 feet. Out to the left there is, you can see the X of NAS Whidbey Island. And just over the pedostatic tube you can see Deception Pass. The bridge there is world famous and absolutely gorgeous.
Contact this point from my 4,700 indicated. Diamond Star, thanks. 59690, contact school airport 3 miles southeast, 3,500 east of V5 over to you, correct?
Traffic not available. Message. Traffic not available.
And if you wonder why it's so awesome to fly in this area, just take a look at that view. It's just absolutely gorgeous to fly in the Pacific Northwest. If you ever get the chance to come up here, if you haven't flown here before, it is definitely worth the trip. And as we dip the wing here, you'll see Anacortes, which is the very picturesque little town in the area.
Scheduled traffic 4 Papa Zulu, string final runway 29, scheduled full stop.
And mission is complete. Back on the ground, 2.7 hours, 40 hours total, and we're done. That red light that's flashing in the panel is a fuel warning telling me that my right fuel tank is low. I've got about 1 gallon left out there. It was really irritating coming in and landing and having that thing going off, but what can you do?
For Papa Zulu, clear the runway.
And we're done.